is Josh DeSiena, and we're inside the Humidor at Doc James Cigar Lounge in Mamaroneck, New York. Today we're going to talk about the different wrappers, not all of them because there's so many of them, but we're going to talk about a few wrappers in the cigar world. The first wrapper we're going to talk about, which is very popular, is the Connecticut Shade wrapper. This is the Rocky Patel 1999 vintage. When you hear Connecticut Shade, not a lot of people know this, but it's literally grown in the shade. It's grown under terry cloths, so it doesn't get direct sunlight, and that's what keeps the tobacco mild in body and strength and color. It keeps it light as well. The difference is here, this is also a Connecticut wrapper, but it's not in the shade for as long. So I don't know if you guys can see the difference, but we have a little bit of a different, darker on the Avo number 2 here, which is a classic, great cigar for a mild to medium blend. And then you have here, like I said, the Rocky Patel. So a little less time in the shade, a little bit more mild to medium, and that's what it looks like. Here we have the DeSiena 312. This is my cigar, which you could check them out at DeSienaCigars.com. You could even order them there as well. This is your Nicaraguan Habano wrapper, which seems to be very, very popular these days. Nicaraguan tobacco in general is very popular. Everybody's growing it there. Everybody's blending it there. It seems to have a richer, fuller flavor, unique flavors than, let's say, your traditional Dominican tobacco. Here you have what is known as an Oscuro wrapper. An Oscuro wrapper is basically one stage before it becomes a Maduro wrapper. So it's just aged for a little less time. Right here we have the Padron 1964, which is a traditional Maduro wrapper. And you can see it's just a little bit darker than the Oscuro, but not much. If you didn't know the different wrappers, you probably couldn't tell the difference because they are very close. Padron is very traditional. They don't do anything to the wrapper of the cigar. You see some real dark Maduros. I think they are altered in some way. Let's leave it at that, to make them have that darkness and that sheen to them. But Padron just leaves it in its natural form once it becomes that aged. Same thing, La Flor Dominicana. This is their El Cabinet. Fantastic blend. Dominican tobacco, and this Oscuro wrapper just has great flavor to it. And again, when we talk about cigars, we talk about the blends and all the different regions of tobacco. These wrappers are very, very important to a cigar. They give the cigar most of its flavor. That's what you're tasting, is the wrapper of the cigar. Some wrappers are a little bit more delicate. They're also a little tougher and finicky to grow. That's why some cigars you'll see that they're not out all the time. They may get back ordered from time to time, or they run limited edition cigars because they can only get that wrapper at a certain time of year. So that's why they become limited. Thanks for watching Cigar TV, and light it up.